Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, guys. Janet. Those of you, Alice, hello, thank you very much. We're back to reality here. Not that you left it, but I mean, you know. If you have the free form from Janet and would like to pass this in, she's leaving to go to see her family. She'll be back tomorrow, but she's here now. So if you'd like to turn this in and have it, she had a form that you may want to fill out. Christy Stark, where are you at, Christy? Christy? Where are you at, Christy? Christy? But she passed this in, so that's cool, and it's all worked out. So Janet, I've got this from Christy, so there you go, Dylan. But she's taken off. If you want to catch her on the way out, you can. But thank you very much. It's been a great session. Really appreciate it. How was Andrew? He was fantastic. Really, really good. It is a privilege. It is a privilege to introduce your next speaker. You know, the interesting thing about being an MC is you get to learn facts and information about people that you don't know. Janet is a renewed networking expert amongst the Gold Coast and Brisbane community. She has used networking to grow a very solid six-figure income and teaches businesses and owners how to use this approach to increase their own businesses. She'll be presenting, her topic is networking for business and how to do so with enthusiasm and confidence. And to give an example of confidence, I had learned that in her career with Westpac, she was involved in management where her branch was held up 6 different times. And each time, not only did she defend and take care of her team, but more importantly, with confidence, she's able to break through those challenges and help them to alleviate situations, but also more important, recover each time to have a stronger team, stronger branch, stronger community, and talk about that and break through as an individual, as a leader, and also as a parent, as a mother. These are all challenges that sometimes can happen to us when we don't expect them, and certainly being held up at gunpoint is not something you expect in your normal job. Would you agree? Yeah. So she really knows how to take it to another level. So becoming confident to network and being able to tell others clearly, concisely, and confidently what you do and get your point of difference across without going into a sales speech is something that she's really good at. And she's here today to talk to you for 2016. Please help me from the Queensland area, Janet Culpitt. Janet?
Thank you. Hi, everybody. In your workbooks there, you've got a gap analysis. I'm going to go through that like a mini workshop type thing. If anyone wants a separate page rather than writing in the one in your workbook, just yell out and we'll get them handed out to you. We've got them here separately. So, have you all had a good time since you've been here? Yes. I feel a bit guilty following on climate change. Flew here, I'm staying in a hotel. Yeah, good.
Oh, no, you know what's happened? This is one out, sorry. It just fell.
Okay.
No, it's not that one. No, it's not. Yeah, no.
Okay, while I go through this, once I get my little clicker going, if you've got any questions, I'm happy to be interrupted and ask a question then. And I'll have more question time at the end too. Thanks, Andrew. Okay, so a little bit about me, other than hold up. So I'm no longer working in the banking industry. I had to get out of there. It was like I had a magnet on my head, go away. So, again, I feel guilty. My husband and I have got a financial planning business. A lot of paper in that. Slowly getting less and less, but that is why I started networking. People don't just ring up to look for a financial planner. Qualified accountant, Steve's a qualified financial planner. Could you get two such boring roles together? No. I'm still not working. Oh, I'm using the wrong button. All right, so as I said, we're going to go through the gap analysis, and if you've got any questions, just give me a yell out. So question 1 on that gap analysis. Who here attends any networking groups? Yeah. Who here hates attending any networking groups? Double beautiful. So do I. And I've found over the years why I hate them and why I like them. Who loves them? Me too. So some I hate, some I love. So how would you all rate your overall networking results right now? So what I teach businesses and what I talk to networking groups on is the key word in that sentence being results. Do you have an action plan? Have you set goals for what you want to do at each networking event or function, or even if it's online? Like, for example, how many contacts have you made? Who do you want to catch up with? What do you want to learn about? Because not all networking is about meeting other people. It's a lot of self-development. After a networking event is probably the most important time in networking, is what you do after an event. Do you follow up? Do you debrief yourself after an event? What went well? What could you have done better? What did you really like about that event that would want you to go back again? What didn't you like that you would think, okay, I'll go again, but I'll bear in mind that bit there? Because I wouldn't recommend going once and then thinking, I didn't enjoy that, I won't go back again. You need to go at least 2 or 3 times to have the real feel for that, whether it's a group or your own clients. And cost is a big factor. It takes a lot of your time and a lot of money to go to different events. So you have to weigh all that up in your overall networking results. And then there's information to be collected. So you'll read in your gap analysis, I've got a scale here. You put your zero, like you grade yourself how you're going. And this gap analysis I use every time. What was my return on investment like in question 1? Whether it was an 8 out of 10 being high or a 1 out of 10. And then you can work on it and keeping you a record. Information collected is filling in a form, filling in a database, keeping a record somewhere so that you know next time you go to either that event or another event, you're aware of what to look for. You're informed, you're self-informed. Your clients might need self-informing. So there's a lot to go through with that one. Question 2, how confident are you that you're attending a networking group that will benefit your business? Now the key word there is benefit. You don't want to just go and waste your time. Do you like face-to-face? Should you be doing it online? Is it the same? Do the people that go to that event, and I'm saying go to that event, but I'm also very into LinkedIn and Facebook groups because they're just as good at networking events, especially these days. You can't be everywhere all the time, and there's lots of LinkedIn groups and there's lots of Facebook groups that are in different areas, and all being virtual assistants, you can tap into those markets in different places rather than just in your local community. But if you want to go to your local community, that's when it's a specific face-to-face event. I personally like to pick a networking event where the other attendees have the same target market as I do. It's not as competition, but you're going to get the results quicker if you're all targeting the same sort of people, because you're going to start talking together. Same with services. Even if people have got the same target market as you, you're going to have a service that can complement them, and they're going to have a service that can complement you. I'm very big on not competing with each other. We work with other financial planners. We have 3 other financial planners that are equally as qualified as we are, but they specialise in a slightly different area. One on Centrelink. Steve hates doing Centrelink. It's forever changing and paperwork. But Gail loves it, so we refer to her. She hates doing insurance, so she refers that back to us. So we're in the same industry, but we can complement each other, have specific areas of expertise, and help each other grow. And then attending a networking event for personal development. That's going and listening to speakers, just so that you can learn for yourself. I go to a lot of events. Business Chicks is a great example. They have some rock star speakers. And I will go to that to just be encouraged by those people. But again, you can do that online as well. So don't discount that you can't go on and look at a TED talk or something and in your mind think I'm at this networking event because you're online. Okay, how confident are you that you're on track with actioning your networking plan? So the key word here is plan. Are your goals smart? Are they specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time framed? Are they time managed? I personally do a 90-day networking plan every 90 days, but I know a lot of people like a 30-day one. But in my point of view, 90 days gives you a better time to judge the result. You're not going to a networking event to get a sale for your business. You're going to develop a relationship, and good relationships take time to develop. So that's why I like a 90-day one. Do you have a plan of who you want to meet there? And who do you want to target? You might have some of your clients, say you do bookkeeping for example, a lot of your clients might be spending a lot of money or a lot of their time on Facebook marketing. And you're going to have a talk about that later in the conference, so that's perfect for you to fit in with networking. You might be able to target people that are experts in Facebook marketing or something like that, that you can give that value back to your clients by saying to them, I want you to meet so-and-so. It's giving you a higher level for your clients to see you in. You're not just doing what they know you do for them, you can offer them that little bit more by introducing them to somebody else or learning from that person how you can help with them. You, again, if you do bookkeeping, you might be a specialist in Xero, but you may have a client that really wants to stick with MYOB or something, and even though you know MYOB, there might be updates to that where you can target someone that's an expert only in MYOB. So that's where the professional development comes into it, is what subjects interest you. So you, as part of your plan is, what do I want to get out of this and what am I interested in? If it's something you're not interested in, it's like watching paint dry. Who's ever been to an event and you think, I wish the break had happened real soon? Yep.